This is depth of field with moskitoRender. In this scene we have a really nice high-resolution model of a wristwatch. There are a lot of details, a lot of individual objects in there, and everything works just fine with global illumination, reflections, refractions. Besides this object, we do have a daylight system with our mosquito sun active, we have a camera, and we have a plane acting as our floor. So that's our scene. Let's bring up active shade now, and as you can see, this is a real-time recording right now, so we are not doing any cuts or tricks here. You see the actual speed it takes on this machine here. So this is a GPU rendered scene right now that stays interactive. You can actually move around your camera, you can zoom in or dolly in, you can zoom out, and you get this really nice interactive feedback. Keep in mind that we do at the same time the screen recording as well, so the actual speed will be much faster than what you see here on the video. All these aspects of the camera are based on 3D Studio Max parameters as well as our own parameters. So we use the lens setups and also this value called aperture width, which is kind of a strange naming convention the Autodesk chose. This is actually the size of your photosensitive sensor of your camera. Now to the moskitoRender physical camera. It behaves exactly like a real-world camera. So all the settings we have here, the shutter speed for example, if we increase that, less light can come in, so our image gets darker. The other way around, if we decrease it, more light comes in, the image gets brighter. So we have exactly the behavior of a real-world physical camera here. And this is also true for the depth of field effect. So depth of field is actually calculated like in the real world. So there's no fancy setup or fancy effects. You choose your lenses, you choose your distance, your focal plane, and you get your depth of field effect. Camera position, the zoom value, the lens, all plays a role in the depth of field effect and your focal plane. And as you can see, we get a pretty nice effect with the real-world settings. And again, keep in mind that all these parameters play a role. Your camera lens, and especially for depth of field, the aperture plays a huge role. Let's decrease the aperture now, the value, and that will increase our blur a lot. As you can see, with the aperture set to 4, we get a much blurrier image and a very narrow focal plane. Let's turn it back to the value we had to get a nice balance between our focal plane and the blurry areas in our image. And as you can see, we get a really nice realistic result here. However, if you want to leave the physically accurate area, you can do so. We have a special value here in moskitoRender that allows you to just overdo the effect. That's no longer physically accurate, as you can see, but for the sake of art or to have the freedom, you can adjust the lens multiplier to your liking, to any value you want, without changing the other parameters. So it might be easier for you just to play around with the lens multiplier. But if you set it to 1, you get the realistic result as you would receive it from a real-world camera. Now let's play around with the light a little bit to show you another nice effect we have here. So this stays all interactive. Let's go to a sunset scenario, and now we want to work on the materials a little bit. And again, our depth of field effect is turned on, as you can see nicely, and we are now bringing up our phosphorus paint. And the phosphor paint is for the digits on our watch, and now we want to make them glow because it gets darker. So you can adjust that easy with the arch and design material. And let's just bump it up a little bit so that you see the effect. Now we get this nice glow, and we can even bump it further. And if you want it to be really fancy, you can even turn on and make that glow a light source as well. And that is the beauty of moskitoRender. It stays interactive. You can adjust all the settings, all the aspects of your rendering. You work, in fact, like a real photograph would. So that's how you can approach visualization. And it doesn't matter if it's a watch or a jewelry or if it's even a building. It doesn't matter. You really can model and see interactive the results. It's a whole new way of working with 3D renderings. moskitoRender offers you really the speed, the flexibility, all the materials, all the effects you want are created within moskitoRender. It offers the best support on the market for materials and effects, and you can really rely on moskitoRender to create photorealistic results in the least amount of time. Thank you for watching this video, and check out our other videos as well.